Friend, I've been struggling. There's a traitor in the Garland Ring. I still can't understand it. I've been anxious to move, to do something. Well, thank Oriel, the wait is over! I got a letter from Hyacinth. Sounds like Snapdragon and the gardener have been going around and around, just like old times. But they must be making progress. Now Snapdragon wants us to meet her and collect her research. Here, you hold on to the letter, for safekeeping. Snapdragon has apparently been looking into the traitor situation since she quit the ring. She keeps her research at a little cottage she has in Firsthold, place we often used as a safe house. I'll mark it on your map and then we can go meet her. Last I heard, Firsthold is a mess. We might have to fight to get to Snapdragon's cottage. But if it means we can track down the traitor, it will be worth the effort.
Ruggiero Oko. Ta.
Next time, can I model the...
I don't know how we're going to get out of this one.
Thanks. I needed a stretch.
First hold is off limits. You're going to want to get yourself back to... We've got a little situation here, but we have things under control. If you're looking to make a difference, we could use some reinforcements.
second. This is the place. Let's go inside and find Snapdragon. That smell, like burnt paper. And where's Snapdragon? No sign of Snapdragon, but there's soot all over the floor. Someone burned something here, and not too long ago. She wouldn't, but she was supposed to meet us here. And the place is a mess. Oh no. What if we're too late? What if the Seythalmor got here ahead of us? Hurry, look around. Maybe they didn't find her research. I can't believe they did this. Nothing but ash now. Damn them. They didn't burn this. We might still have something. Here, let me see. Ha! Snapdragon, you angry genius! I don't know how the Seythalmor beat us here, or what happened to Snapdragon, or what was in those burnt pages, but this blank piece of paper has my heart racing. Oh, ecstatic! And for two reasons. First, you remember the boat back on the beach? Through my deep magic, I can sense the connection between people and objects, and I sense Snapdragon all over this piece of paper. She cared about this sheet. Because Snapdragon taught me how to hide messages in plain sight. You use an ink wash, almost like a watercolor. We just need to make a pigmented oil. Easy. Knowing Sap, we can find everything we need somewhere in the cottage. There's a blue moth flower near the door. Grab some petals and... oh! There's some oil on that bookcase. You can grind the petals and combine them with the oil at her alchemy workbench. Here, I'll put the sheet of paper back on the table. Oil from Alanor? Perfect! Mix it at the alchemy table. You're a natural! Now pour that on the sheet of paper. Oriel's bow. This is bad. Ugh. Damn and blast and arse. This is not good. In Snapdragon's letter, she says Hyacinth asked her to meet him alone at Bone Tree. But why would he do that if he sent us here to rendezvous with her? Right. But how did anyone know about her research? Or that it was stored here? Something's terribly wrong. Friend, we've got two very different letters from Hyacinth. Obviously, he didn't send one of them. We have to get to him and Snapdragon. It's a big tree in Grotwood near the Bone Orchard. We used to have meetings there to exchange information, back when I first joined the Ring. I'll mark it on your map. We've got to get over there as fast as we can. At you being resourceful.
No pirate will make it past me.
I should tell Charabi about this.
Can I count the petals, please?
What do you want?
You there, from the ship.
I'm going to make it. can feel it humming.
Stop! Before you enter this village, a word with you.
Ha! I knew you missed me.
this one.
Let's stay well clear. No. Something bad happened here. Hyacinth! Snapdragon? Snapdragon's magic did this. It happened quite recently. Oriel, they wrecked this place. I say Thalmor dagger. Blood everywhere. That's not good. Oh, gods. Look at this place. No sign of Hyacinth, but I think Snapdragon's magic set everything on fire. Oh, I think I'm going to be sick. Right. Ugh. There was blood on those leaves, but no bodies. There might be a trail we can follow. We'll probably have to crouch down to spot it. I hate this, but let's take a look. We should be able to pick up the trail if we crouch and examine the ground. There's so much blood. We don't even know whose blood we're following. Snapdragon! We found her!
Bogcup. Thank the gods. I see. Bogcup remembered their lessons. Found my note, did you? Listen. Hyacinth is the traitor. He must be. When I arrived, he was in the company of Thalmor. I hit them with every spell I had, but I barely managed to wound a few and slip away. Be quiet and listen. The smuggling tunnels beneath South Point. That's where they were going to take me. I heard them. You can get there from a tower, down by the water. Finish what I couldn't. Kill that damn traitor Hyacinth. For me. I'll buck up. It's all right. Gladiolus and I have some catching up to do.
Oh, Snapdragon, please, no.
You were always the best of us. Buck up.
I can't. Let's go to South Point. I need to kill something.
You there, halt! There's great danger ahead.
Can never have too much, right? What's it feel like, all that magicka?
You there, halt! There's great danger ahead.
Nap some head.
What did you say about me?
A trapdoor. That must lead down into the tunnels. Well, look at this. A wounded Sithalmor agent. How'd you get hurt?
No, no, no. How did you find us? You weren't supposed to find us! No, it doesn't matter how you found us. You two Everyone in that pathetic little club of yours. You're dead. You're all dead! I'll tell you nothing. Our agent played the garland ring masterfully. From that gardener of yours to this bar crawler here. We have nothing to fear from any of you.
That burn Snapdragon gave you, it must be very painful. I've seen wounds like that before. If you don't get healed soon...
I can endure. We march forward toward... Oh!
I've got a healing poultice here. I can make all that pain go away. You just need to talk.
Maybe. Oh! God, this hurts! Maybe you're right. You give me the poultice, and I'll tell you what I know. It won't help you anyway. No idea. We have bolt holes like this one all across the Dominion. We shift between them all the time. Even I don't know where the next muster point will be. Your Hyacinth is gone. And I have no idea where. The captain, our squad captain might know. His quarters are just in the next room. No guarantees. We cover our tracks, even from each other. Something the lot of you could take notes on. But there may be something there. I've never spoken to our agent. No idea who they are. All I know is they've been embedded in your group for years now. That's everything. Please! I can't bear the pain anymore! Ah, thank you! Please! The pain is unbearable.
Here. And just so you know, it's got a side effect.
What side effect? Oh!
Let's look around. They must have left something useful behind. Anything interesting? Let me take a look. A metal disc. I think I recognize that. Hold on to it. No surprise, they were behind the attack that killed Snapdragon. Huh. They're moving Hyacinth to Crimson Cove in Malabal Tor. But it's hard to tell if he's a prisoner or working with them. Do you still have that metal disc? Just as I thought. Hyacinth's handiwork. I can feel his lingering connection to the disc. He imprints these with a little device he put together. It's like a music box, except instead of sound, it records moments. A brief glimpse into the past. Since we don't have his device, just toss it into the fire. It will heat the etchings. Before the disc melts, it should reveal whatever moment was captured within it.
Didn't you hear me? I said try anything clever again and I'll gut you where you stand.
Technically, I am never not doing something clever. Where are you taking me?
Our insider finally wants to properly introduce themselves. We're headed to Crimson Cove, Tinkerer.
Oriel! Oh, that makes me happy. Did you hear that? Hyacinth isn't the traitor. Ugh, I'm happy, but also feel sort of sick at the same time. Weird. I know, and I'm absolutely nauseous about it. The Garland ring isn't that big. Poor Snap is dead. Hyacinth is innocent, but captured. That only leaves... Let's focus. We need to get to Crimson Cove and save... It's a cave on the north shore of Melabal Tor. On a good day, it's dangerous. If the Seithalmor are there, we're in for a tough time. We might have to do some searching once we get to Crimson Cove. I expect the Seithalmor base will be well hidden. Crimson Cove isn't my favorite place in the world, but it's worth the trouble to save Hyacinth. Nothing much. At least not if you like damp and creepy caves full of pirates, ogres, and now Seithalmor agents. But we should head out. We need to save Hyacinth and find out who the traitor really is. That's why you always search a Garland Ring agent. He must still have some of his constructs on him. Most aren't very large. I'm not sure how it works, but it imprints events that can be reviewed later. Like we just saw. Always. When I thought Hyacinth had turned against us, gods, what his mind might do working for the Seithalmor. Very glad that's not something we'll have to deal with. Don't, please. I know what you're saying, but if it's her... If we walk in that cave and Wisteria turns out to be the traitor, I don't know what I'll do. I can't run from this. But I can't talk about it right now, either. That's why...
Did I miss anything good?
Your loot or your life? Second thought, I'll have them both.
ready for whatever you've got. That's how it's done. Better full pockets than empty. Smell that? Sea salt and blood. Be ready. Someone's definitely going to miss that. Delicate and dashing. There, up top. That banner again. This must be the Seythalmor base.
It doesn't have to be like this. Give me what I need and all this pain will stop.
Wisteria? Stop!
And Lauren, how? Agent, go! I need some more time.
You heard the boss. Let's squash this flower.
For us, Tam. You'll see. This is all for us.
And Lauren, the levers.
Pull the control levers, friend. We've got to stop meeting like this, Hyacinth. That did it! Hyacinth, are you alright?
Thank you both. I would not have lasted much longer. We should speak outside. Wisteria is the traitor. I suppose I should have seen it sooner. Talented, self-determined, a natural leader. But what is the Garland ring now? Just childish dreams and dead friends. After Snapdragon and I were tricked into the meeting at Bone Orchard, the Seythalmor captured me and took me to those tunnels. I assume you found my disc? Ingenious, if I do say so. Then they brought me here to meet with the traitor, Wisteria. She seeks the ring's innermost secrets, names of allies, informants, even the Gardener's true identity. I may have given her the impression that all exists in a journal, hidden in my greenhouse in Greenshade. You and Borgcup must go there, quickly. There is no journal. All our deepest secrets, those are all in my head. Regardless, you need to confront Wisteria. Stop her. For Borgcup.
Wisteria has gone to your greenhouse? Good. She and I need to have a word.
Careful, Borgcup. Wisteria is not who we thought she was.
Get to the gardener, Hyacinth. We can handle Wisteria. She's here. I can feel it.
Wisteria! Why are you doing this? Help me understand!
I'm doing this for us, Tan. Remember our dream? A world free from suffering, from corruption. Safe.
A world controlled by the Seythalmor? How is that safe?
The Seythalmor are a means to an end. It would be a world under our control. Please, listen to me.
Wisteria, I thought I knew you, but this is... No! I won't! I'm sorry.
Doing this! Help me understand!
I'm doing this for us, Tan. Remember our dream? A world free from suffering, from corruption. Safe.
A world controlled by the Seythalmor? How is that safe?
The Seythalmor are a means to an end. It would be a world under our control. Please, listen to me.
Wisteria, I thought I knew you, but this is... No! I won't! I'm sorry. I thought I could handle this. Doing this! Help me understand!
I'm doing this for us, Tan. Remember our dream? A world free from suffering, from corruption. Safe.
A world controlled by the Seythalmor? How is that safe?
The Seythalmor are a means to an end.
It would be a world under our control. Please, listen to me.
Wisteria, I thought I knew you, but this is...
You're just another thorn in my side to be plucked and tossed away. And to think, I wrote you off as one of Tan's many flights of fancy. My dear, Tan Lauren is prone to them after all. And now they hate me. I suppose I have you to thank for that. Friends, don't make me laugh. The ring is a sham. Always has been. Idealists looking for purpose, manipulated by a wealthy and privileged man. How is that any different from the Seythalmor? At least they're honest about what they want. How dare you? You're the one that turned Tan against me. They would have seen, would have understood. I just needed more time. They have so much potential, and they're wasting it with you. But no matter. Soon, everything will change. You'll see. Funny, Oleander said the same thing. Maybe then you could have done it. But now it's too late. The plan's in motion. It was quick, by the way. You hear that, Tan? Oleander didn't suffer. But you... I'm going to take my time when I deal with you. I'm sure you will. And Tan, my offer still stands.
She makes it look so easy. I feel hollow. Like she took a part of me with her. In a way, I suppose she did. Oh, what am I going to do? Wisteria taught me everything I know. Maybe. But the ring is in shambles. Snapdragon's dead, and Wisteria... After my family turned away from me, she helped me redefine who I was. I wouldn't be who I am without her, so... What's left of me now that she's gone? What? And rule the Summerset Isles as pawns of the Seythalmor? Not even a little bit. She's been one step ahead of us at every turn. We don't even know what this plan of hers is really about. Ah, so this is what it's like. Here I am, feeling like my life is over, but you're all supportive and determined to inspire me. Now I see why Hyacinth finds me so annoying. You're right, friend. She hasn't broken us yet. We lost Snapdragon, and I'll never understand why Wisteria is doing this, but we saved Hyacinth. That's something. What did she call you? A thorn in her side? We'll figure out her plan, and then we'll jab that thorn into the Seythalmor's heart.
Yeah, Swings is, if you're looking for action, Swings is interesting, because there's all kinds of movement for the first half, and then after that it just, like, goes down.
Who's your good man?
All right.
The news from the Queen's Eye. Could it really be true?
How can Rigert negotiate peace if stupid High Elves won't talk to him? Most excellent to be seeing you again, my bestest friend. It is me, Rigert. The Ebonheart Pact sent me to extend a branch of peace to snooty, rude, and very tall High Elf peoples. Unfortunately, my mission has ended before it has even begun. The Glorious Pact sent Rigert to bargain with Queen Irene, to use my considerable charms to woo High Elves to talk of peace and an end to the Three Banners War. I even brought gifts to bestow upon the pretty queen. But Rigert has failed. Again. These tall, skinny elves, they have so many rules. Did you know Queen Irene isn't even on Summerset? And to get an audience with her proxy queen requires some sort of proper introduction. Vindilween won't let me set foot in the palace without one. You would help Rigert? That makes my heart dance like young ones at a Mara's Day ball. Speak to Courtier Vindilween and find out how we get one of these proper High Elf introductions. Remember, I brought gifts. That's sure to open a few doors. Oh, such treasures I brought. Gifts that any Nord would kill for. And many have. I brought wonderments from the vaults of Windhelm. A depressing stuffed goat, Dibella's bosom knight favor, and essence of mammoth.
I have no time to deal with whatever issue concerns you, newcomer. I recently received word that all of Summerset faces an imminent threat from a source we believed had disappeared long ago. Oh, I see. You must be the newcomer the Queen's cat was going on and on about. If this threat is real, and you actually killed one of the Sea Slode, then I suppose I could use your help. Will you lend your talents to the defense of our island? I sent a group of adventurers and a squad of Marines to investigate the threat. They reported in, said they were exploring a promising lead. That was the last I heard. Kynar, Grog, and Maria seemed capable enough, but I'm concerned for their safety. Find Kynar and his companions in the caves of Conwaston. That's where the last report said they were going. I even provided a squad of Marines to assist them, so something significant must have happened for them to have gone completely silent. Frankly, I thought Sea Slodes were just a myth. Other than the report from Razumdar, I have no solid evidence of this so-called incursion. That said, the disappearance of Kynar and the Marines I sent out has given me cause for concern. Without more information, there's no target to attack. Besides, I don't have an army at my disposal right now. The majority of...
Did I see you with that Nord? You really need to reconsider the company you keep. An audience with the proxy queen for a Nord? Well, an introduction requires certain documents. A recommendation from the appropriate Sapiarch, for example, as well as an audit from the Divine Prosecution. And perhaps a small favor for me. A crude yet accurate analogy. Get Sapiarch Tandeman to provide a recommendation, and Justiciar Rolimdel to give Rigert a legal writ validating his credentials. Then, as a favor to me, acquire a pair of tickets to Thespian Enigma's next performance.
A new face in the court. and how pleasant and interesting it is. We do appreciate the return of our brothers and sisters to the Blessed Isle, even if our nobles count you among the other newcomers. Now then, what business brings you to the palace? The Psijic Order? We have not heard from that body of august sages in quite some time, and then word comes that we should expect a visitor. Why does the Right Master send you to see the Sapiarchs? Speak true if you want our assistance in this matter. Ah, the business that Razumdar spoke of. We assumed the Queen's cat exaggerated. He does purr as well as he growls. Very well. We'll send word to Lilandril to give you access to the college. Just tell the Right Master we expect to see him soon. Of course. We have nothing else to do but talk about the many wonders of the Blessed Isle. Let us tell you all about the Sapiarchs, the Divine Prosecution, Altmer recipes, and perhaps even the schedule of performance for the House of Revelers. You do? It's good we consider you as charming as you are interesting. The Sapiarchs teach us and guide us, bringing their knowledge to every part of Altmer society. Their compound in Lilandril serves as the seat of their college. Of course, and we shall alert the Portal Master to accommodate you. Once inside, seek out Lana Teal, Sapiarch of Arcanology. She leads the college and should hear the Right Master's warning. For an Altmer, you have much to learn, newcomer.
I hope you aren't here about anything important. My schedule is completely full. I couldn't possibly squeeze you in before the mid-year Mud Crab Festival. A recommendation? I'll have you know that I don't just throw those together in a slapdash fashion. A recommendation must be researched and carefully considered. I can't be too cautious when it comes to endorsing new arrivals. Vindilween? Why didn't you say so? If you can acquire items of cultural significance from the newcomers, say something from a Psijic, a Breton, and an Argonian, I might be persuaded to write a recommendation for Ambassador Riggert. As a matter of fact, I do. The Psijic's name is Urgera. Exotic, don't you think? Henri Ondare is the Breton, and the Argonian calls herself Grayscale. Bring me something that belongs to them and reflects their cultures, and then we can talk.
My family has...
Not now, friend. I haven't been able to secure work in this city, and I fear instead of opportunity, this land of high elves holds nothing but disappointment for newcomers such as me. How are you now? Well, I'm trying to find a job. Looks like we're both going to be disappointed. On the other hand, I do have this turtle clasp, crafted in the Breton style. I might be persuaded to give it to you, for the right price. It will indeed. Now, where did I put that? Oh, here it is. Take it and use it in good health, my friend. It was a pleasure doing business with you.
Don't merely be a visitor to Summerset. Help uphold its justice.
So good to see a fellow Ultima step forward in our time of need. You're here about the contract work, I presume? It's a sad day. Each assignment, in accordance... Very well. Go speak to Pharaoh...
Ah, there you are. The Divine Prosecution has been following the Sagacians for quite some time. They've stolen many... The Divine Prosecution doesn't pay until the...
As a duly sworn, all griffins are dangerous. We've also been requested to collect... You have an assignment, Nuke.
Does this one regret leaving elsewhere and making the journey to Summerset? No, for Joan and Jode watch over me and bless me with health and good fortune. How can Ordra help you, friend? This one brought a few heirlooms with her, whatever could be stuffed in my carry sack. Ordra has a Khajiit navigation stone, for example. Lets me find my way even in this strange land. I couldn't part with it, though. It has sentimental value. The Sapiarch! Why didn't you say it was for the Sapiarch? Of course, Ordra will let you have this beautiful Khajiit item of cultural significance. As long as it's for the Sapiarch. Please let him know that this one was happy to comply.
You would make a great spy.
I'm not sure what I expected when I decided to journey to Summerset, but it sure wasn't this. No rest for the weary and always more work to do. Really? Well, I didn't bring much with me, just my recipes. In fact, I just made a bowl of Ojisaka for Races the Moons. He hasn't tasted it since he left Murkmire. Mentioned he had a craving. I was about to take it to him in that sack.
Courtier Vindilwyn was kind enough to tell me who she sent you to perform favors for. I've been sitting here drinking and having a most pleasant conversation with Sapiarch Tandemin. Were you able to acquire the items of cultural significance he requested? You did? That is most excellent, my good friend. But Rigert has an even better idea. We should also give the Sapiarch one of my gifts. Nothing says culture like a Nord keepsake. But which one do you think he would like best? Interesting. The Night Favor depicts a beloved Nord god. It is solid and will last forever. And it might help the Sapiarch if he ever finds a sweet onion. And by sweet onion, Rigert means a lover. Friend Sapiarch, here are the cultural items you asked for, along with a gift from Rigert. A Nord Night Favor.
That's everything I wanted, plus an arousing example of Nord erotica. Thank you. Here is the official letter of recommendation you requested.
Claw hungers for more than waves today. Belongs to you, but wait until next time!
Is it just me craving seafood right now? No? Show them what we got. And that's how it's done. Do you ever pretend you're a beaver? was so bored. I need you.
Never seen anything like this if I'd stayed at Port Drea.
I finally decide to pursue true art, to move beyond painting backdrops for someone else's stage. And what models do I find? Polished, unblemished, all round boringly beautiful. I need someone who will give my work meaning, a depth of morality. As a matter of fact, I do. I've heard rumors of a Hulkind in the forest outside Relenthiel, a perfect subject for my work. I'd like you to serve as my proxy and arrange a meeting between us. The sinkhole nearby should serve my purpose. High elves who were cast out from their families as children. A horrible fate in our society. Summerset may appear as perfect as a pastoral painting, but darkness lies backstage. I want to face our taboos without blinking. Will you help me? Thank you for accepting my offer. I travel to the Hulkind myself, but the wilderness is no place for an artist. Besides, they may be more willing to talk to a newcomer such as yourself. The Hulkind are well known for being distrustful. High elves strive for perfection. None were more loved than Arathiel. I hope you're proud of yourself.
You there. You're new to Relenthiel, aren't you? You certainly look like an outsider. I regret the necessity, but I must beg your aid. My brother is about to make a terrible mistake and join an appalling organization. Worse, an acting troupe. The House of Reveries may be famous across Summerset, but my brother is one of the most gifted academics of our generation.
For him to waste his talents performing for rich nobles is just irresponsible. I fear he's already signed up, and that's why I require you as an ally. I'll need you to infiltrate the acting troupe. Laredale, my brother, knows my face, but he does not know yours. You must find him for me so I can talk him out of this. Auriel himself would smile on your kindness. Now, we haven't a moment to waste. The House of Reveries is hosting auditions this very moment. You must present yourself to Alchemy, the audition master, and impress her with your performance. Well, they don't take just anyone. Only the most talented performers even get an audition, but don't worry, I've already devised a solution. I've enchanted a set of knives that will allow you to juggle with perfect rhythm. They would impress anyone. Oh, it's quite simple, really. Toss one in the air and relax your...
Milk drinker! Milk drinker! Is that really a Nord insult? How benign. And what do you want? Can't you see I'm trying to rehearse? I always have trouble with the accents of the lesser races. You need tickets, do you? Well, so does the Sapiarch of Shimmerine, the Navy's High Battle Reeve, and the Proxy Queen of Alinor. Do you know what I need? I need to figure out how to play Hildegrom, Battle Maiden of Skyrim, before the curtain rises. Ambassador Riggert? I don't believe I've had the pleasure. Well, if he can help me find Hildegrom's voice and mannerisms, I'll happily give you 2 tickets to my next performance.
Gauthier Vendilwyn told me who she sent you to talk to, and Riggert always wanted to meet a famous high elf thespian, Lady Enigma. Greetings and salutations from the Nord Cultural Exchange. Hildegrom? She's my favorite hero! I'm sure that one of my Nord gifts will inspire Enigma and help her find the voice of the Battle Maiden. But which one do you think will make her feel like a proper Nord? Essence of Mammoth, of course! Not only will it make Enigma smell like a proper Nord battle maiden, it will also make her irresistible to bull mammoths, snow bears, and half-drunk Nords. It's the perfect choice! Riggert has just the thing to make Enigma feel like a Nord. Essence of Mammoth.
What a powerful odor! It reminds me of mammoths charging across fields of ice and snow.
You smell like a proper Nord battle maiden now!
The stench! It makes me woozy, but also fills me with Nord bravado. How inspiring! Milk drinker! That's it! That's the voice! You've earned these tickets, Ambassador Riggert.
Well, I think that's quite enough.
Next.
You can do this, Ashala. You can. Oh, my stomach.
Well done. Come, talk. No more auditions for today.
Of all the rotten plain luck.
My, you certainly do have a talent for juggling. One might almost say your hands work like magic. Tell me, why do you wish to join the House of Reveries? A wonderful answer, but it's not very creative, is it? I'd work on that. You'll want something more dramatic if you wish to impress the Grand Maestro. Still, I'd be happy to sponsor you for house membership, if you complete my challenge, of course. When we join the troupe, we abandon our old selves and take an identity reflected in our masks. What unique item suits you, I wonder? A griffin feather? Yes, that would be lovely. Go collect a feather and meet me in front of the Manor of Masks. You've returned intact. How wonderful. I was worried the griffin might have been a bit too much, but I see you're not one to be easily deterred. Good. Tell me, how did you acquire your most lovely feather? How exciting! That's a story worth repeating, I'd say. Dress it up a bit, add a talking frog or two, and you've got yourself a classic tale of subterfuge and adventure. And with this lovely feather, your mask is complete. Now's the time to don your mask and play the game of boasts. Talk with the other 3 hopefuls, perform together, and then ask each other one question. Your answers must be tales that can wow the crowd, a chance to bond and perfect your act. You'll find the other potentials inside our quarters, the Manor of Masks. We have a talented crop this week, but I'm certain you'll fit right in. Don't forget to wear your mask. We can't force you, of course, but why not get used to it?
I heard your audition was a success. Of course, I knew my daggers would impress. Now, you need to mingle with the other potentials and figure out which one is Laredell. No easy task, given this troop's traditions. As twins, we share a striking resemblance, but all hopefuls wear a mask. Still, I have a suggestion. We were attacked by a griffin when we were little. Laredell pushed me aside to save me and took a wound to his chest. He still has the scar. None come to mind. Say, why don't you take my journal? I've kept numerous notes on my interactions with Laredell, leading up to when he decided to leave for Relenthiel. Perhaps something in there will offer the clues you seek.
No mask? Really? Or is that just amazingly lifelike? No matter. To each his own. You're here to play the game of boasts, aren't you? First, we must perform together. Alchemy didn't explain it. Well, I'm happy to share. First, we must perform as a team so we can learn each other's strengths and weaknesses. Well, let's start simple, shall we? That was impressive. You've got quite the talent for juggling. Never could I do that myself. Tried it once and nearly sliced off a finger. Now to the questions. I'll start. Tell me, my deft-fingered friend, where did you grow up? Ha! Lived in a barrel. I love it. That must have been a spacious barrel, my friend. I imagine you felt like a sardine. All right, go ahead. Ask me anything. Oh, yes, all 6 of them. I grew up with a pack of wolves, you see. Lost my parents to a griffin attack when I was 2, but Mama took me in and taught me to hunt and fetch sticks. We still get together and hunt deer every other week. Hold on, that's 2 questions, isn't it? You only get 1. But here's a truth to match my boast. The House of Reveries is amazing! Performing every day, learning new tricks. Why, I used to have to sneak away every time I wanted to practice. Oh, you know how family is. If your ancestors weren't fire breathers, why would you want to be? Well, I wish you the best in your audition for the Grand Maestro. Here's hoping we both get in. Honestly, nothing would please me more.
Well, hello there. Good to see another hopeful join us. Would you like to help me with my performance? I always get a bit drunk before a performance. Helps loosen up the muscles. You know, swallowing a sword isn't as easy as it looks. There's always the danger it might cut you. A good brew helps my performance and helps me relax. I don't need a juggler. I need an announcer. Someone to sell my act. One thing about swallowing a sword, you can't talk when you do it, which means no one knows how amazing I am. So how about just stand at that podium like we're up on stage? Then use your best announcer voice and talk me up to the crowd. Tell them there's no one half so clever as clever, and that they've never seen anyone like me. You've got a great voice. I almost worry you might have oversold me. Now, to the game. Maybe it's the alcohol talking, but you're a fine-looking one, aren't you? Got someone special waiting at home? Tell me, I'm curious. Oh, Meridia, she's always been my favorite, let me tell you. Make sure to tell her I told you that, eh? Put me on her good side for once. Now then, what's your question? What would you like to know about Clever? Do I? What? Well, that's just rude, isn't it? What, I'm not enough of a mer for you? I'll have you know I'm more than enough for anyone. I'm teasing, silly. I know what you meant, but no, I have no siblings. The troop shall be my family. Very much so. Why, the first day I was here, Loxon gave me one of her very own dresses. Said it was a shame I didn't have anything decent to wear. I near cried. It was so beautiful. Everyone here is just so kind. Same to you, gorgeous. Oh, I just can't wait until we're all accepted. I heard the ceremony afterward is spectacular. Lots of food, lots of drink. You get to try on all sorts of perfume.
Where is your mask, hopeful? If you wish to join the House of Reveries, you must first respect it. You have come to play the game of boasts, no doubt. Very well, we will perform together. Even the most captivating of dances cannot entice an audience without the rhythm of a drum. The soothing sound of drum beats is primal, a reminder of our deepest selves. Yet I cannot drum and dance at the same time, so why not collaborate? Take this drum. 3 rhythm sections lie before you, fast, medium, and slow. I will move through the dances, I know, and you will match my speed on the drum. Match my speed, and we shall impress. Drum too fast or too slow, and we start over. Let's begin! No, that won't do. Let us begin again. Observe my movements and match my speed. Let's begin! And we transition. And again. Keep time. Our performance aligns. Impressive. Your rhythm could use refinement, but I salute your determination. May the best performer join the House of Reveries and become a great name. And now to my question. Who trained you? That is quite the image, I'll admit. A more amusing tale than I've heard from others, and for that I offer my admiration. Now, what would you know of the greatest dancer on Summerset? Aye, 2 siblings, though only one is a sister. Joan and Jode are my twins, and on the nights when the shadow covers the moon, we dance together in the sky above. The thunder you hear on a stormy night, that's us, dancing across the clouds. You think so? I've been practicing my acting skills as well, you know. One never knows what performance he'll have to do next. These days are a far cry from what I was doing. I still have burns from failed fire spells, you know. I'd rather not speak of it. The stage is where I belong, and where I finally am. My past is in the past, and there it shall remain. Thank you for performing with me. Should we both be accepted, I'm glad to know I'll be in fine company.
I know who you seek, Hopeful, but you will not find fair Renaide here. She has departed for the moment, which means we can speak freely of your quest to find her brother Laredel. You wish to stop him from joining the House of Reveries. I'm well aware of what she believes. I wonder, though, if either of you have ever considered what Laredel wants. Do you truly wish to force Laredel onto a path he does not wish to walk? Do you believe that best serves the Sapiarchs? Well, then I'm confused. If you believe this, why help her track down her brother? Laredel has made his wishes clear. Why not respect them? I know Renaide loves her brother and believes she knows what is best, but his course is not hers to guide. Only if he wishes to speak to her. Right now he does not. Yet I'll admit to a moment of professional curiosity. You have played the game of boasts with the other hopefuls. Which of them do you believe is Laredel? Is he Firebird in disguise? I see. Is it clever, then? Do not be too quick to answer. When you join the House of Reveries, you leave behind all your former identity. For some, this... Feathermoth, then? Think carefully of all you know about Laredel, all Renaide has told you, and all you have read in her journal. Yes, I am aware of... Interesting. You know, of course, I cannot divulge the name of any member of the House of Reveries, hopeful or no. To reveal their identity is grounds for expulsion. Laredel chose his own path. You must ask Renaide to abandon her search. Then tell her this truth, as it was told to me. Laredel has always envied her talent with magic. That envy is why he left, and why he wishes never to see her again. The truth is harsh, but it is my hope it will free Renaide to follow her dreams. Thank you. Now, if you'll excuse me, the Grand Maestro is gathering our hopefuls in the amphitheater for their final audition. I would prefer you not attend. We have played our game, but there is no place here for a juggler using magic daggers.
Oh, sorry for wandering away. I've been so worried about finding my brother, I thought I'd take a moment to just breathe. I always find the sea so calming. How goes your search? Were you able to discover which of the hopefuls is Laredell? Oh, drat. I was hoping she wouldn't discover you. She's a mage, you know. We recognize our own, and magic comes off her in waves powerful enough that even a blind novice would notice. Well, what did she say? But that's ridiculous! Laredell and I, we've always been together. The only time we were apart were the 3 minutes between when I was born and he was. No, that's ludicrous. Laredell never envied me. He was better than me. Alchemy is lying to you. Absolutely not. Can you imagine one of the top mages of our generation doing parlor tricks for wine-gobbling nobles? It would be a crime against Summerset. No, we must bring him to his senses. Tell me, what name has he taken here? Thank you, I suppose. It's now clear Laredell has lost his way. He has truly lost himself in this fantasy of becoming a thespian. No matter. We shall solve this at the final audition. Once I reveal Laredell with magic, he'll have to leave with me. This is bigger than desires, and joining the Sapiarchs isn't just my dream. It was once Laredell's too. We both long to study magic with the best in Summerset, and he's just forgotten. As his sister, as one who loves him, I must remind him. Yes, once his identity is revealed to all, the House of Reveries cannot allow him to join. That is their requirement, is it not? To keep their identity secret? Once the spell they've cast on him is broken, I'm certain Laredell will leave with me.
What's the plan?
The plane meld is finally over. Does this mean we can go home now?
I seem to recall asking you not to come. I'm sorry, but I can't allow you to take the stage. I'll publicly withdraw my sponsorship if I have to. However, is everything with Renaid all right? Did you come here? She what? Why, that stubborn, unrelenting... Oh, no. We can't cancel, and I can't allow my hopefuls to be unmasked. It would ruin them. Please, take the stage. I know some magic. I can use it to redirect Renaid's spell to unmask you and only you.
May the audition begin. Mage! You dare unmask our hosts! Simply unforgivable. You are henceforth banished from Rellenfield. Return and your freedom shall be forfeit.
You! How could you? You betrayed me!
Leave our sacred stage at once, before I have you wrapped in chains!
Has she left? Has Renai departed for Lilandro? Did I do the right thing? Was it right to lie to her about who I was? What if she never forgives me? I suppose there's no denying that now. Though I'd ask you, please, don't share it with the others. When I joined the House of Reveries over a year ago, I gave up being Laredell. I am alchemy, but my sister, well, she had other plans for me. We're twins. We've always been together. But while she loves studying and solitude, I hate it. I love crowds and people and noise. To join the stuffy Sapiarchs, there's no greater punishment. Yet Bernard craves it. How could I take her dream away? She needs us together. If I refuse to join the Sapiarchs and tell her I want to stay here, she'll give up her dream. She'll sacrifice her happiness for mine and be miserable. I can't do that to her. I'm lost. What should I do? Should I tell her? Will she? I'm terrified she won't, but you're right. Allowing her to think I envy her magic, that I don't want to be with her, that's far worse. Please keep her from leaving. I'll join you after I collect myself.
Come to gloat over my misfortune? Or does alchemy simply want to make sure I leave town? No matter. Neither of you need worry about me any longer. My brother wants nothing to do with me, and I'll respect that. I depart for Lilandro today. Why now, after everything? Fine. I'll listen, if only to give her a piece of my mind for keeping my brother from me. If Laredell is truly set upon joining the House of Reveries, he should have told me instead of running away. I deserve a goodbye. I don't understand any of this, but I do know...
Renai, wait. We must speak.
If you wish to speak on Laredel's behalf, speak. I have no time for games.
I must apologize, Renaid. I wasn't honest with you. Laredel never envied your ability with magic. He feared you wouldn't join the Sapiarchs if he insisted on remaining here.
How can I believe a word you say? If Laredel truly believed that, he would speak to me himself.
I am speaking with you, Rinny.
Laredel? But how?
I've been a member for over a year now, and I should never have lied to you. I feared... Well, what I feared doesn't matter anymore. I'm going to tell you the truth, all of it.
You had best do so at once, little brother. Little sister? If this is truly what you wanted, why not just tell me? All I want is for you to be happy.
Then perhaps we can both be happy now, even if we must be apart.
But first, let us sit by the sea. I feel like there's much for us to talk about.
I must talk with my sister, but feel free to visit me in the Manor of Masks. I'd love to have a chat any time.
That was beautiful. Figuring out who you are, finally feeling comfortable in your own skin. Don't forget to check for bugs. Can I count the petals, please?
Seeking a sip of fine Russefeld red? Prepare for disappointment. Headed to the famed Russefeld winery, traveler. Well then, it seems I'm not the only one who'll be disappointed today. Old Hallimorian's been offed by those wood elves. Won't be any wine tastings for a while, I'd wager. Just what I heard from one of the bailiffs. Apparently, some daffy Bosmer called the Ghost of the Green did it, but no one knows for sure. The investigation's hit a snag. Something about the rule of three. Superstitious nonsense, if you ask me. Indeed. Until they find a suitable third investigator, the Juris Reeves and Revelators are left to sit on their hands. Nonsense. Why not go lend them a hand? They'll likely just tell you to go jump into the sea, but it can't hurt to ask.
Down, Kerr. I've got it covered. Would you care to explain why you're tracking me? An artist, you say? Intriguing. I'd accept, but I'm currently occupied with a rather tricky contract. Unless you wish to perform the task for me, I'm afraid this tableau is out of luck. If you think you're up to the task, this forest is a protectorate of the Sapiarchs. A noble contracted me to poach one of the Indrics and bring him her heart. He wishes to serve it at a feast. Petty defiance is a mask of prestige, you see. We have a deal. You'll collect the heart and I'll meet with Tableau. Kerr will lead you straight to the Indrik. I've already given her the scent, so it's as simple as following behind. And then killing the beast, of course.
What? Are you here to kill me? Might as well. There's no honor left for me now. Not after I decided to send my squad off to certain death. I failed them as their captain. I failed all of Summerset. Justicia Avenir, she struck me down, ran off to this ruin. I was able to follow her this far. The rest of my squad went in after her, but I fear the worst. With that pearl, who knows what she's capable of? The item we were ordered to transport. It's tied to the Yagra, mysterious creatures that keep attacking our shores.
We have no idea what devastation the Pearl's capable of, but we can't allow it to be used to dark ends. It must be destroyed. You must move quickly. The
Was that it? Show them what we got. Heal! Challenge.
I need healing. I'm hurt!
Second.
little sister.
So, you returned to me alone. The pearl. Is it destroyed? I knew I was sending them to their deaths, but still, I couldn't let Avanaire get away. If not for you, the surrounding towns would have been overrun with Yagra. You saved many today, even if some were lost. Here, take this for your service. Don't worry about me. I may not be fit enough to fight, but I can still walk. I'll head to the closest town and make my report. Just need a moment to catch my breath first. Venom words dripped from the tongue of a traitor. Tell me, did you learn anything useful? Something I should add to my report? Do you expect my heart to bleed at such a story? Avanaire has betrayed her family tenfold by besmirching their name. She betrayed her queen, her nation, her comrades. My soldiers, good soldiers, were killed. For what? An addict's debt? And so she weighed the life of one greater than the deaths of many. I doubt this sentimental tidbit will change anything. Her name shall never be honored by her descendants. She'll be an outcast even in death, the greatest dishonor.
You finally arrived! And with quite a strong stench.
Excuse me a moment, Tableau. Well, this isn't quite what I expected. Your friend is a curious individual. Scribbled constantly as we talked. I had no idea she wished for me to be a model. Well, No matter. Have you the heart? Good. It seems you're as competent a companion as Kerr. I realize our business is concluded, but a complication has arisen which would benefit from your continued assistance. Tableau is quite insistent on finishing her sketch, but it may take a few hours. I'd hate to leave her indisposed after all the trouble she went through to find me. I must request you deliver the heart for me. The inn within Lalandril. The contact's name is Voltarian. Best to deliver the heart before it starts to rot. Wouldn't want to ruin his little feast. You may keep my payment as compensation. A fair trade, after all your work. Lalandril is just to the west. You shouldn't have any trouble.
Manakar? Didn't I tell you to remain seated? I'm only halfway through this sketch.
Yes. My apologies.
Being born different shouldn't make you an outcast. Menakar's made it work for himself, but how many others suffer in silence?
Love the wind in my hair!
Hail, mighty warrior!
Honestly, I think she plans to do something rash. Might even attack the guards. Ugh.
Some of the stories are...
Our story unfolds on a pitiful mold. 'Twas made to thrive on rot. His unsightly staff was a trickster's last laugh, long after his battle was fought. Thus thundering, if you were wondering, when the heaven dropped out of the sky, they hit with a thud and gave birth to the mud, making us this mortal star. What a hell of a mess, but I digress. My story is about the swine. What root in this land, where seats called man.
Who in oblivion are you? I left explicit instructions with the manager of this establishment that I was not to be disturbed under any circumstances. Let's keep our voice down, shall we? So, the Hulkind disappoints once again. How utterly expected. As the one who delivered my parcel, I suspect you'll want the reward. Have it, and be off with you. I'm astonished the Hulkind refused to complete this task himself. I'm sure honest work isn't easy to come by for one of his status. Something more important than the obligation he had to me. Hulkins have no sense of honor. It comes with being raised without a family, you know. That's why no one trusts. I thought a fellow high elf would understand. Or are you another bleeding heart? A family sets You do not, cannot understand the painstaking preparation, the ritual consumption, and the artful flavors of an Indrik heart. It is a delicacy fit for only the finest gourmets. The question...
Go easy.
Easy there. Stay strong, Emil. I'll get you out of this.
Secure the prisoner in the fighter's guild.
I've checked over Lilendrill from top to bottom, and there's no sign of the Court of Bedlam. I can't get the Portal Master to let me go to the college compound, though. Have you brought permission from the Proxy Queen? Good, good. I was about to turn that insignificant book dust into something small, wet, and slimy. It would have made matters worse, but it might have brightened the dark mood I've been in. Sorry, I don't mean to burden you with my troubles. No, the mission is more important than personal matters. I'm sure Lathan will turn up, eventually. In the meantime, you should talk to the Portal Master and see if she's ready to grant us access to the college. Lathan and I met when we were initiates of the Psijic Order. We fell in love and married, had a daughter. We had all the things we ever wanted. And then everything changed. After we lost our daughter, Lathan grew distant, more subdued. It happened ages ago, after a long illness. We lived on an island filled with the most accomplished sages of our age, and there was nothing that could be done. We tried. I tried, but the illness took her in the end. Lathan was never the same. No, it wasn't like that. When the Right Master first learned of the possible Daedric threat, Lathan volunteered to look into it. We both thought it would be good for Lathan to get away, give him something to occupy his time. Then he disappeared. Lathan's reports became less frequent. Then he stopped sending them altogether. I'd know if he was dead, but he could be a prisoner or hurt. My main concern right now is the threat posed by the Daedric princes. Lathan will have to wait.